All right, Camp Chef Woodwin. Got her all packed up. We're heading down to Salisbury, North Carolina. Going to my family reunion. I'm gonna take over the cooking for the first time. It's been all the uncles for years and years and years. Before that, it was the great uncles and grandparents that handled all the cooking. So my first year, I'm gonna slap them up with some briskets. We've always done barbecue chicken, so I'm gonna change things up a little bit. Gonna bust out, do some briskets. You guys know I don't do anything normal, so I definitely want to do some briskets, change some things up. Let them, you know, I'll have some chicken. I'm gonna do some chicken thighs. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hopefully passing the guard to all the grandchildren. We'll see if the other men pick up and you know, start doing their own tastes on this and just kind of make it a little bit more of a family affair. People drift apart as years get, you know, going. People move, families, other families pull you left and right. It's just not there. So I mean, I remember growing up, my mom had, you know, close to, 9 brothers and sisters in that group, and everybody had at least 2 children, if not 3. So every Sunday night was at my grandmother's house. It was a Disney Sunday movie. The kids would get together. We got old enough, we'd make grilled cheeses, or we'd do hamburgers and hot dogs, and played hide and go seek and light monsters and every other thing you could think of, and taking hay rides on the back of the John Deere lawnmower and going through the pastures. So it was always a lot of fun. So we kind of rekindle and do the same thing. My cousin has an antique Ford tractor that you'll get to see, and a wagon. I think the wagon's from the 1800s. I can't remember what year it's from, but it's been completely restored, and he's got a real unique, like a little village town built in his backyard, and ironworking shop, woodworking shop, and he's got real working old gas pumps. It's just really, really unique experience. Plus it's about 20 acres in the city limits. We have, you know, town all the way around you, and it feels like you're in a little country. So it's gonna be a fun trip. I'll document it and enjoy what you see. Never had a Krispy Kreme.
It's so exciting.
Here we go. All right, so Donovan got the cinnamon roll.
Whoa.
These are mine. These 2 are mine.
Josephine didn't want one. Yeah. So here, you want
She didn't want a glaze?
Ready?
I'm gonna twist one. 3, 2, 1. Oh. It's good.
Better than Dunkin' Donuts?
100%.
Sweat labor at its best. Finish the other one. You're starting the wrong one. Go back to the other one. You're not done. Doing a little pre-family reunion smoking. Doing a little bit of salmon on the regular old smoker here, the old Camp Chef. Got a little smoke tube happening. They're ripping on 4-wheelers, all out in the fields over there. Guys, it's family reunion time. I got 3 briskets. They're all close to 20 pounds. We're gonna trim them up. I'm gonna prep them tonight.
You gotta do the whole thing.
And then let them sit in their seasoning till tomorrow. And tomorrow night at midnight, these are all going to go on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a mustard binder like you've seen in my other videos. I'm going to trim up all the fat pieces here. I'm going to get down to the meat on this a little bit. Clear all this big bad daddy out. I'm using a fillet knife so it goes a little bit smoother. instead of my big nasty knife. $7 cut through anything. You don't want all this fat on here. You want to take as much off as you can, except on the back cap. You want it to have a little protection. But I like cleaning the edges up so we can get some fresh smoke. Now this is a thick one here. This is bad boys. Heavy. All right, mustard binder.
Figure out what the form.
So Jason, you use the mustard as a binder all over it. All the briskets are trimmed up. They started off at 20 pounds. They're probably down around 17 pounds each right now. So that puts me at 47, 50, let's see, yeah, 51 pounds. So that'll feed about 102 people roughly. So anyway, let these bad boys refrigerate. Close the door. There's a naked brisket. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so it begins. 70 degrees, 78 degrees inside. Smoke tube going. I'll fire this girl up. Time to load some briskets. Lots of smoke. Fire tube lit. Going. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wind up putting my gloves on here. I'm gonna load all these briskets on, put the meat probes in them. I got the smoke tube lit. Oh.
Don't inhale.
Here we go. Process starts. It's Thursday night, 10 o'clock. Gonna load these things in, get them going. Smoke tube, relit. I pass the torch to use the Statue of Liberty smoke plate. Here we go, number one. Top. Done. In there. In there. There's the last one. In there. So I'm gonna fire all these probes up. Typically you want one in the cap and one in the flat. So I got enough to do everything. Going in the cap, pushing it deep so we get a good read. Probe 2. One in number 2. Want a good read on these caps. The thickest parts. So we're gonna make sure that we got the best read. I've never done this many briskets, so this is new to me. Sorry I'm not looking at the camera. Meat's more important than my face. So, probe number 3 is going in. Probe number 3. Drop it down through. Going into this one. Probe number 4. Lock it up, Chuck. Final probe into the programmer here. So I can track everything here. Unfortunately, I don't have Wi-Fi all the way out here, so it's going to be one of those deals we're going to come out and check it. Whoever iGrills my other backup. This is another unit I have, so you can only get 4 probes in these, but you want to know what the flat and the cap are doing so you know how to rotate these. Going with the iGrill, probe 1, going in this flat. Last and final, it's going to be a long 35-hour smoke. I got more probes. I look like we're going to shoot a stick of dynamite here. Go. Last and final probe. Done. Now, typically everything would be good here. I wouldn't worry about much, but there's so much grease going to happen. I'm going to put a pan down here to catch the additional drippings. Right now, you can see 10:18, everything went on at 10:18. So hopefully everything's gonna get pulled off of here by 9 a.m. or sooner on Saturday. So stay tuned, I'll be touching base. I also gotta do a little mix right now. I'm gonna do some Jack Daniels and apple cider vinegar and mix it 2 parts, 50-50, 1 part each. Spray them, gives us a little zest, a little pizzazz. Tannins from the whiskey. Once the alcohol cooks off, it just gives it a little more robust flavor. It's one of my secret weapons. So hopefully my whole family's gonna love it. First time one of the grandkids taking over the cooking, and you know, we'll see. Hope everybody is happy with what happens instead of barbecue chicken. So stay tuned. All right, time for a little bit of the secret weapon. All right, we're loading it down with a little bit of apple cider vinegar and whiskey. You don't want to get them too moist. You want them to dry up and get a little flavor from the smoke. If it's wet, the smoke won't set in as much, but I do this for the first couple hours. All right, it's on. Like a pot of neck bones, if you know what I mean. Stay tuned for what comes next. All right, guys, here we are. It's Thursday at 10:25. 3 briskets ready to rock and roll. Gonna have them ready by Saturday morning. These things gonna be so damn good that, you know, if I put it on top of your head, your damn tongue's gonna beat your brain out trying to get to it. That's right, it's peeler time on the Camp Chef grill. And we're smoking away. 225 degrees, smoke level set to 10, and the smoke tube. Let's get after it, kids. Time to go to bed. We'll wake up in the morning, see where they're at. 41s. Flats at 51. Good morning, everyone. All right, we've been on about 9 hours. Your shirtless chef. So I got 1 wrapped. I got 2 sitting on top. I filled the smoke tube back up. These guys are about 160. They're about 5 to 10 degrees from wrapping those. So I'm gonna wrap those here a little bit later. Just gonna keep letting them go low, 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 and slow. So that's the ticket on these things, and the trick is just don't rush it. Give yourself some time extra. You can let these things rest in the cooler for hours and hours and hours, and the longer you let it rest, the better. So anyway, that's just the update. It is now 7:15 in the morning. Rocking and rolling. I don't know how much grease has come out. So that's 9 hours worth of grease right there. And we got that can starting to fill back up, so I just dumped it out. Brisket number 2 wrapped. This one's getting closer. I had to move it over to the heat now, so it'll be over to direct heat. It'll heat up faster. And then we'll have to keep jockeying these things around to keep them in their heat zone. So when you open the lid, pull them out to wrap them, they hit temperature, and then the temperature drops back down. I got my smoke tube over here burning, getting ready to go back in and add some more smoke. Stay tuned for more adventures. All right, we're on the last brisket here to get wrapped. It just got the temperature. So I'm gonna pull it real quick. Oh, glove bell. So we're gonna set this on here. We got the fat side down. Roll it, fat side up. Woo, that's hot. Move it over. Too close to one edge. So, boom, boom, up, just like a burrito. All right, fat side up, fat side down, that's wrap, and fat side up. Now we trim. All right. Hit. Can't have them hit. Bingo. All done. Now they keep cooking until they get to 205 degrees, and then we'll rest them. We're just now starting to come out of the stall. It's starting to ramp back up. I lowered the temperature down to 200. I still want it to come up slow. It's 175 and 184. So that one's coming up a little bit higher. Excited. Things rocking and rolling. Come on, Brian. Good. What do you think? Was it good? In just a minute when we break it down. Three, two, one. Steady camera. There you go. See ya. Go. Well, all in all, our family trip down to North Carolina to the family reunion was a big success. Sorry I didn't shoot better video quality because I was too busy cooking and doing other stuff. So I know I missed a lot of content, but I'll try to get better at that. It's just so tough when you're trying to focus on the meat and do everything. But I'm gonna be posting some more videos soon. Gonna be heading to the Bahamas on the boat, so gonna do a good set of videos for that. So stay tuned. Hit the like and subscribe button, and follow me for more content.